Okay, so we all know who this character is by now, right? The Duke, yeah, the merchant of village, the guy who helps you throughout the game get better weapons, better stuff, better upgrades. Well, today, I thought I'd take it upon myself to beat the game without talking to him once, without buying a thing, or rating 0 weapons, and just winging it, basically. So you know what? No, we don't need you, so by all means, go back into your little cabin, because we're going to do this solo, boys. Okay, so starting out with the first initial intro part of the game, the challenging-ish survival part of the game, where you have to kind of just deal with unnecessary amounts of Lycans with like 2 guns. This is essentially just normal. It plays out as normal. This is a standard run, a new game run as well, so there's no new game plus weapons, anything like that. You can obviously just, you know, ignore everything and run around in circles for a couple minutes and it will just automatically run. Or, again, you can just entertain yourself while killing things. For me, personally, the best thing to do in this part, and I definitely could have done it better, is trying to kill as much as possible to preserve your ammo, because the limited armor space with the attached case without any upgrades is crazy. Like, little heads up for the future. The first 3 weapons you come across in the game are the main handgun, the shotgun in the house just before this bit, and the sniper on the rooftops in the castle. If you pick up all 3 of those, you can't drop them. You can't discard weapons in this game, you can only sell them, and we're not talking to the Duke. You know, we're not friends with the Duke in this run, so I'm stuck with those 3 guns. And they do take up a lot of space. The sniper is quite big and so is the shotgun. I was under the impression before starting that you could discard weapons, and when I found out you couldn't, I was like, ow. Okay, you can't even discard mines or pipe bombs, you have to use them. So keep that in mind. If you don't want the sniper, then don't pick up the sniper. Either wait until later on where you can get the grenade launcher with the insignia key, or wait until you get to Moreau, beat Moreau, and get the Magnum. I probably would have preferred the Magnum over the sniper, but the sniper did help with Moreau and Dimitrescu quite a lot. So in a way it's worth it. But yeah, with the RE8, I believe the main handgun, you also, I believe you get 1 attachment just from searching for it, and the other one you have to buy, so you do get the high capacity mag. Oh, the recoil compensator. You get a recoil compensator for this gun through normal means, which is good. And you also get the extended mag for the sniper rifle through normal means as well. I'm not too sure if you get anything else, because I wasn't really exploring, I was just trying to get through the main part of the game with what I had and the limited space I had. But this bit, not too bad at all. Just, you know, do it however you would do it. You know, just either run or fight. It's completely up to you. Alright, to move forward to the dungeon section of the castle. This is the next major combat area of the game. Just for a heads up, I'm going to be skipping the Donna territory completely, and Moreau's territory up until you fight him, because there's not really any combat in that part of the game. Obviously there's the bit between Donna and Moreau, but that's a bar where you can just run through and not kill anything. And it doesn't take too long either. Donna is just a horror section, so it's no combat at all, and then Moreau, up until his fight, is again a no combat area. So we'll jump through the castle now, and then we'll get to Moreau's fight, and then the factory and the stronghold after that. I'll also be skipping the Chris Park, that doesn't count. You get a little rifle, so I'm not going to be including that. But this bit, the dungeon area, is an area where you can run through. Again, I would advise picking up everything you see. Some chests, like that one, will bait you out to pick up money, but just check everything. You want as much ammo as possible for your pistol and your shotgun especially. These doors aren't too bad. The only one that really took a while was this one, I think, actually, which is crazy. I thought it would be pretty easy. It doesn't really do any damage anyway, and they're quite weak in terms of the health. But plenty of ammo scouted in this room to do it, and as long as you're preserving bullets and skipping anything you don't need to fight, you should be fine with her, and she'll go down like a ton of bricks. I'll leave the boss fights in the video so you can see how they play out, and I'll leave them, you know, uncommentated as well, so you can just experience the boss fight.
Not like this. This can't be! Move your hand! Give up! I'll slice your... So you finally came to see me. So mean! A dream! This is a dream! Why are you doing this? Why? I don't want to die.
I'm sick of bugs.
I was worried my sisters had gotten to you first. You've ruined the hunt! No! It's a lie! You will not get away! You're my prey!
Crazy witch.
Okay, moving right along to the Dimitrescu boss. By this point, you should have a sniper, if you want it, of course. A reasonable amount of ammo in your pistol, and a few rounds in your shotgun, and hopefully at least a mag and a little bit of a sniper. Dimitrescu isn't too bad. It's a combination of mainly the sniper and the shotgun. Obviously sniper when she's out, flying out in the distance, and then if you pull that off correctly, she should come into the map stunned, and then that will give you good shots of a shotgun to get into her, which is stationary. Other than that, sniper and shotgun is of course key for this. Make sure to save the pistol ammo for later on, because obviously more into the game, there's more ads, and you are limited to the ammo you can find and craft with this gun, and it definitely does not get stronger later on. So I'll do the boss fight here and enjoy.
Looks like your outside matches your inside. Such a bitch.
You'll die a painful death. chew up every last morsel. Winters! You'll never see your rose again! Succumb to your despair! Curse you!
You're the one who's cursed.
Okay, moving right along to Moreau's boss fight. Like I said, cutting out a big portion there just because there's no combat, and any combat that is there is very, very skippable. This is the point of the game where I almost died. This guy almost killed me. It took me a while to take him down with this weapon. It is not the strongest at this point in the game, I'll be honest. It's quite annoying. I was really regretting not having the M19, because that is just a much better handgun in this game. Again, sniper and shotgun are key. Sniper is super effective, and the shotgun is really good at stunning him out of his toxic attacks if you get close enough. Either one is good, it depends how you want to play it. I would recommend obviously playing him from range because his attacks can hit you quite hard, and the acid spit is very, very dodgeable if you're good enough. Yeah, this guy almost killed me a couple of times, and it took me a while to whittle him down. I think a bloody explosive barrel killed him, which was lucky. But I'm not going to talk about the boss fight. Obviously, you can see it for yourself in the background. I'm kind of dealing with a lot here, and it does take a lot of mana to take him down, but I do manage to do it first time, thank God, because this boss fight is quite annoying and very tedious. But we all know how Moreau is. Moreau's the area definitely grew on me over time. I do kind of like the area now, but it's not the strongest still. But you know, I do enjoy the boss fight when it's like a balanced fight, as in I'm using things that are actually useful, not base weapons with no upgrades. But I leave the rest of the boss fight for you to enjoy. I almost die a couple of times, but bear with it, because it was intense, dude. It was intense.
Can't get caught in that. In death as he was in life. Disgusting.
Alright, moving right along to Urias, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Lycan leader, village leader fight. This took a while as well. Like the boss fight, even these like optional, not optional, non-major bosses are still like quite annoying. I didn't have it saved, but I actually took on the Butcher before this as well, and that was also a pain in the ass. But I didn't save that one because I died like I actually died 3 times. So I was like, you know what, this is optional, so I'm just gonna leave it out. But this guy, the sniper is very effective. There's a couple of explosives lying around in here I think you can use. He spawns in some extra Lycans as well. Usually you only see 2 because the fight lasted so long. There was quite a few groups of them, and the pistol is still not very good against those. You can get him to kill them, but I personally use the explosives on the extra enemies while they were there, and then for the rest of it, I was gonna let him deal with it or show them when I got an opportunity. Again, go for headshots on this guy. His attacks are quite choreographed, so you can kind of dodge them quite easily. I believe I almost died in this a couple of times as well, saying that, but he's not too bad. Just keep your range on him because he has to run up to you to hit you. Obviously, because he's only got an axe. The arena's it's quite bigger than you'd think. With these pillar throws, you'll just stand behind the opposite one. It'll just destroy on that, so you won't get hit by it at all. I was guarding because I was paranoid, but he'll go down eventually. It takes some time, especially the ammo you need for this pistol is dramatic. Like, you need a lot of bullets, and if you've been going through and picking up a lot of the rusted scrap and stuff like that, that's very good, because the only thing you can build through crafting, if you don't speak to the Duke at all, is first aids and handgun ammo. So it's very, very useful to pick up every single bit of scrap you see, because you can keep making bullets at that point, and it comes in handy. Let me tell you that much. But again, I'll leave you the fight, and then we're moving straight to the factory. Just kind of going over some brief things in the factory, and then we'll get to Sturm, Heisenberg, and then Miranda. Okay, I'm going to talk over the cutscene, just for the factory part, because going through it bit by bit is going to be quite annoying, and you know what, people who've played this, or watching this, sorry, probably have played this bit tons and tons. With the soul that enemies that spawn in here, you do not need to kill a single one. Not one. It's recommended that you kill a couple of them. From me at least, there's one near the end of the area. I believe it's the bit where you have to go back to get the key mold done. There's a singular normal one on the staircase with like the weak spot on his front or his back. I don't remember, but like on the way back down into the mold room, there's a guy on the staircase. Kill him. And a little heads up with this run. When you initially start the area and go into the molding room in the first place, there's a few like normal zombies in there. They do not despawn at all. So when you come back later, when it's obviously dark and the power's gone out down there, they're still there. You can still ignore them, but I would recommend, you know, if you've got the ammo like I did, just kill them. It makes it a lot less awkward to get through that bit. And of course the armoured guys. I have a little strap for getting around those guys quite easily, so I'll skip ahead for that now, and then you can see how I do that. And then we'll get straight to Sturm. Yep, this is the way back through. Obviously these guys spawn in, you can stand to the left here, and then as soon as he gets to the corner, go around him, nice and easy. And then with the next one that comes through that really thin corridor, wait for him to get into this room here, stand in like the left corner, and then again as soon as he gets close to you, just go all the way around the right side of the room, and you should be able to just get past him without touching you. So hopefully, if no one's managed to get past the split without killing those, which I imagine people have, this is the ultimate way to do it. It's, from my experience, you know, it's just make them into the one side of the room and then go around them the other way. Nice and easy. Okay, I'm going to talk about this one because this one is a bane of my existence. Military Shadows PTSD has come into play in this one, let me tell you that. Sturm is a bitch, basically. He's not difficult to beat, obviously it is just because you get behind him all the time. Again, Sniper is very recommended for this, and the handgun is also really effective as well. You can get off a lot of shots in his back before he turns around. He's just very tanky, and just so erratic, it's quite frustrating. This is nowhere near as difficult as it should be. Obviously, harder difficulties would make this 10 times harder. I was originally thinking of going for this on hardcore, but I don't know, I felt like with the ammo limited anyway, due to not being able to change weapons and the rating capacity for the guns, I don't want my ammo to be too limited, and I feel like this is probably like the perfect amount of ammo for it. But yeah, sniper and shotgun, again, very effective in the back. Handgun is also really good in this. Obviously, you know how to beat him, you just bait him into a wall. Flame, when it turns into the flamethrower part, the best thing to do is obviously there's like a build up noise. As soon as you hear that, run to one side of him, and then in like the last like couple seconds of it, just turn and run, because he'll be already stuck and saying where he wants to go. So you'll literally be able to get behind him so quickly and do a lot of damage very easily. But again, it's rinse repeat with this guy. Eventually he'll go down. It's just a tanky fight. But I'll leave this to play out. That'll be Heisenberg, which was actually shockingly easy, and then it will be Miranda, which was the bit that really got me.
Now stay down.
Okay, so I'll skip to the last half of the Heisenberg boss fight, because obviously, you know, the turret cannon tank thing is the same on every difficulty. Like, you know, you don't run out of bullets, it's just a case of shooting sweet spots until he blows up. This bit, very, very, very easy. This is the easiest boss fight, probably in the whole run, apart from Dimitrescu. I thought this was going to be an absolute nightmare, but it really isn't the case. If you've got sniper bullets, they do massive damage to him. And honestly, the pistol does seem to too. There's a lot of ammo lying around. My advice would be grab all this ammo either way, because it's insanely useful. Like, very, very useful for Miranda, because obviously Ethan keeps his inventory when you come back to him. So it's very useful to have all this ammo there. But Heisenberg, yeah, very easy to dodge in this difficulty. Obviously it's only standard, so I'm not really saying, oh my god. But doing it without the upgrades and stuff like that is very, very awkward. But yeah, he was quite easy. So I'll leave the rest of it now. I think he's actually dead right now. Like, so you've basically seen the entire fight. He'll die any minute now. But we'll move straight on to Miranda as soon as he died.
Come on! I need more! You really should have taken my deal. You'll be foes in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murdered Miranda. This can't be the end for me! I must kill her!
Okay, so this one, this is what it all comes down to. This was hard. This was straight up difficult. This took me 4 to 5 attempts with the ammo I had. Now, ammo does get thrown into the arena for you, and it is random. I believe it depends on the weapons you have on you, so sometimes it would give me like 35 pistol rounds, which was a lot, or 12 shotgun rounds, like 9 sniper rounds. It was not consistent, it was very random. I came down to almost nothing by the time I beat her, but this is very difficult. She is tanky and she hits hard. I had two heals, that was it, so I had to be bloody careful. I almost died. I almost died anyway. I was in like the last stand mode where you if you didn't know, this game has like a last standish mode where your screen's fully red and you are one tap, but if you survive long enough you go back to just like caution state. It takes a while, so you have to be careful not to get hit, but it's a pretty nice touch and it clutched me big time. She's just very tanky. Probably the most awkward form she's into fight is this one, the spider form. The flight form isn't too bad, you just kind of dodge those balls and dodge her when she swoops. Her normal form, she just kind of lunges so you can go back out of the way. The dark area mode, you can just either wait that out or try and get a shot in every now and again. I believe I kind of try and shoot with the shotgun each time, and sometimes you can get fortunate enough to stun her out of it so it ends early. But the fight itself is just, it takes a long time. And she is tanky and just terrifying to fight because you don't know. So the times I died were ridiculous. Like I got like, what's the term? I remember the Call of Duty Zombies term called windmilled, where you get hit and then get hit immediately after that. It was just, it wasn't fun. But I got it done. I'll leave the boss fight out for you to see, and then we'll come back at the end and discuss the whole run.
After all, everyone dies. Such vitality. Be swallowed into the megamycete for Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Oh, rest now.
The hell I will!
I will take back my daughter! Die, 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 die! I understand your feelings, Mr. Winters. Truly. But this is the end for you. If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. I shall put you to rest. Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of Rose now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter, you psycho!
Your life is over, Mr. Winters. Why do you still fight? Die. None shall interfere in my grandsons. I shall finish this. Why do you persist in this world? Will this kill you? Those four new children. They could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
I will take back my daughter! Die, 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 die! Why don't you cease? I will not let him or anyone else take Rose or my daughter. You won't interfere. This is... You still stuck. My wish will come true. Cease this foolishness. I will see my hopes through. Must. daughter. Your time is up! Now die! Why? Impudent! This is how you end these affairs. To ensure I never see your face. My daughter! My Eva!
And that's gonna be it. That was a whole run without using the Duke one single time. I did plan on streaming this, but at the same time, I just wanted to focus in on it and do it, and then upload it as a video later on. It might be a bit long, so I do apologise, but I did cut out a lot of the game that wasn't necessary. Just mainly like the main areas where you actually have to fight, all the boss fights that you have to do, and of course, just some kind of little tips for certain parts along the way. If you want proof, I have proof. I'll leave some of that at the end. Just like a little clip from the end, me talking to the Duke at the end, showing that there's no upgrades to my attach case, no upgrades to any weapons, and just kind of just realising the fact that I might die multiple times, and I indeed did die multiple times. It was a good time. But yeah, that's gonna do it. That was the first of these type of things I want to do. So do let me know if there's any specifics you want to see me do. Some of them I might stream, some of them I might do off of stream, and just upload this video like this later on. I'm maybe a bit more involved in this one. This is kind of like the first one I've ever done, so I kind of just want to talk about what I did and show it all off. So hopefully it's enjoyable. But let me know if you've done it better than me. There's probably someone that's done this way easier than I ever did. But it felt pretty good to do. I haven't really looked up anyone that's done it before either. I don't know if anyone's done a no Duke run. I don't even know if that's what you would call it. But here it is anyway. So hopefully you enjoy. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you for all the support on the videos. As always lately, I've done a big shift to the whole Resident Evil focus on the channel. It's been going for a couple months now, and it's just been really, it's been going well. Especially for me, it's been going really well. So, thank you all for that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new for more of this type of thing, and I'll see you next time.
Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me. Please, be well.
Thanks.